Why do we have the pleasure of talking to you today?
Simo's on his way out to the airport at the moment, so he's got some meetings over in Sydney, so I'll get an opportunity to get up here.
So get either of you out of some of the removalist duties?
No, the boys are at the moment just packing their gear up because it's the last time we're going to be at Subi, because when we get back from Sydney and their break, we're over at Mineral Resources Park over at Lathlane.
Exciting.
It is, yeah. It's an exciting time for the club. Obviously, there's been a lot of hard work and effort to get this development up and going. It's been a big effort from the whole club and led by Trevor Nisbet, so it is an exciting time for the club.
Confident about the clash?
The clash?
On Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's every game we go in with confidence. It's obviously going to be a massive challenge. It's been since 1999 since we've had a win over there, so it's going to be a huge challenge to the boys, but I think we're up for it.
What's the major challenge? Is it ground shape or Sydney style, or those two things combined? What's the biggest challenge?
Potentially a bit of everything. Playing away, it's hard to win away in any competition across the world, really. So that's a challenge in itself. But it is a different size ground, and Sydney play a really competitive, tough brand of footy. So combine all that. You've got to be really good on your day to get a win.
So how big an absence is the skipper given all those challenges that you face?
Yeah, he's obviously playing great footy. And he's a fantastic leader for our club. So he's a big loss, but it will give an opportunity for someone else to step into the side this week.
And who's that?
Well, there's a few in the mix. Jackson Nelson last played. Josh Rotham's in some good form, and there's a few others that would be considering, but they're probably the two backmen who've been in really good form, and they'll be up for discussion when we do match committee this Arvo.
So when you're discussing them, so what does Rotham offer you compared to Nelson, because they're slightly different players, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're different in height, but they've still got similar strengths. Rotham, for quite a tall, type mid-range defender, is still pretty quick. And Jacko, he's got his speed, but he's aggressive as well. So yeah, they're different, but they've got similarities.
What sort of season has Jackson Nelson had? Do you think it's probably been one of those ones almost waiting for opportunity?
Yeah, there's a bit of that within our whole squad, really. We've got Nelson, we've got Brendan Archie, Smith. There's been some guys in really good form who are waiting for opportunities. But to answer your question about Nelson, it has been one of those years. He got an opportunity in Adelaide and played quite well, but I think who we have, Jets, come back into the team. So sometimes that is the case in footy clubs, and he's just got to keep putting his best foot forward.
And has Rotham been a bit the same, sort of not doing much wrong, but not getting many goals at it?
He's had quite a solid season. He obviously played a really good game against Collingwood in his debut, and he's growing as a footballer, and he's showing really good consistency against men at waffle level. So he's been in good form, and he's ready to take an opportunity when it comes as well.
What have you seen from Jack Darling in the last couple of weeks, Jaymie? Have you seen improvement in the way he's getting around and contesting?
Yeah, he's had one of those. He gets a lot of attention, obviously on the back of last year. His last couple of weeks have been really pleasing, that some of his hard work is actually paying off. He's had other games this year where he's competed for us. He probably just hadn't been winning as many contests as he did last year, and we've started to see that this last couple of weeks. So that's great for him, because he is working hard, and he cops a lot of attention when it doesn't quite go his way. So I'm really pleased to see that he's putting his best foot forward, and he's had a couple of good games.
6 goals won for him on the weekend. I think your accuracy at the best, most accurate team in the competition in front of goals. How much time and effort do you put into that during the week? Is it a real focus?
Yeah, I think every club probably puts the same amount of focus in. It's part of every one of our training sessions that we'll do goal kicking. And we've got individuals who have got all different styles and techniques and routines, so we don't put too much pressure on them. They know what they need to do individually, which they work on, and then there's just the pressure of the game and the numbers in congestion, if it's a snap or on the run, and the mental side of the game. It's huge now, a lot of scrutiny, so Yeah, we put work into training, but there's also the mental side.
Being efficient as a forward line's been really important this year. Obviously a couple of close games, close wins against Melbourne,
Yep.
and I can't remember who that one was now. But yeah, close wins last couple of games. Adelaide.
Yep.
Really important to be efficient inside 50, and it's saved you a couple of times this year.
Yeah, we have been efficient. We've had some games where we'd like to get more inside 50s, which we've been working towards. And on the weekend, I think we had 52, which was probably a better result for a while. But yeah, the boys have been efficient, which has been really important for us. Like any team, you want to score when you go in. So it has helped us in those close games.
Tom Hickey was really close last week. Is he a certainty if he's fully fit?
I wouldn't say a certainty. We've got, as I said, we've got some discussions to have the Savo, but he's definitely in the mix.
The AFL said that they're going to trial a full umpires rotating through the 3 on-field positions the next couple of weeks. What do you make of that decision, and what do you expect to see? Any difference in the umpiring with the sort of rotating umpire or interchanging umpire?
That's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, interesting concept. I suppose if there's more eyes, I don't know how it works, but they might be fresher to make good decisions. I don't know. Obviously they're going to trial, and we'll know at the end of the trial how that worked.
Is there the danger of 4 sets of eyes means 4 sets of interpretations as well, and less perhaps consistency and evenness across the board with how they call things?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's obviously a trial. I've never heard of it before now. So yeah, like Clubland, we're always looking to evolve and do things better. So I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do and try and get the best out of their umpiring.
What are the specific dangers that Sydney represent?
Yeah, at their best, their contests. I think we've been beaten up a bit in the contests against them previously. That's been their brand for many years. And looking at their team, they've got some young guys in their team. We know that, but they've still got quite a lot of experience across all lines. So them at their best are definitely going to be tough to beat. But it's their contest work.
Buddy Franklin's been a little bit subdued this year. Is he still their number 1 threat, even though he isn't necessarily in the biggest spike form?
He's been a threat against us. We've copped that the last couple of games. I think 8 goals and maybe 2 goals 5 up there last time we played. So yeah, you definitely can't underestimate Buddy. But Reed's obviously in good form as well. So they've got 2 pretty key targets down there that they're going to be hard to stop.
Does that mean Garvin will get those 2 jobs on Franklin and Reed?
Yeah, potentially. Obviously, they're the ones that you think of straight away. Brad Shepherd's done some jobs on key forwards as well in the past, even though he's not overly tall. Depending on who we go with a Nelson or a Rotham, there's guys that can play taller. They're both quite mobile for their size. So, but yeah, first thoughts are probably those 2 that you mentioned. And
you might need Brad for someone like a Heaney who plays really tall and is a threat in the air as well as on the ground. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, he is a threat. They've got a few, and Shep takes those type of players who are a threat forward. So that's all to be discussed later this Savo. Sorry. So, but yeah, there's potential there for that. Do you take some heart from the fact that you were in the game last year and probably, as much as anything, didn't take your opportunities, having created enough opportunities to? Yeah, I think we kicked 7-15 last year, and you're right, we were in the game after a bit of a slow start. I think it might have been the second quarter, so we had a bit of catching up to do, and we were in the game. So yeah, you take confidence from that, but it is a new season. So yeah, I think Simo said it before, we're just striving for some consistency in games across 4 quarters and hope to put a good 4-quarter effort in.